Hello gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons & Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. I feel I should point out that it is the 2014 version of 5th edition D&D, not the new one that is coming out. Because
it sucks!
Well, there are elements of it that are an improvement, but I'm more objecting to the way that Wizards of the Coast is taking their business model. Yeah, we're gonna stick with what we know until we find something better. Anyway, could the players please intro their characters? Tell us who you are.
I'm the chosen one. It was foretold by the scrolls.
Eel. He's not a reptile. He's a dinosaur.
Yep. And you're Warlock Bard Awakened Deinonychus.
Yes, Warlock Bard Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. And who's next?
I go next.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I play Seaman Key, the Kraken monkey thing.
Mm-hmm.
He is a hot mess. He is monkey. He may have given a certain, not a reptile, a bit of a mindset last session. Which is
A little bit. Who is next, Seaman Key?
Oh, okay.
You're not picking somebody?
I volunteer Dan.
Why?
You're
Fine.
the name that popped into my head.
Stop using me as your sacrificial lamb.
Meh.
No.
Hi. Hi, I'm Lila, the Bard Sorcerer Fighter. I am a walking delete button, and I have a problem.
Dad, because you were talking about sacrificial lamb and stuff, as I brought up your character sheet, I looked at your immunities and read it as magical sheep.
Yes, the sheep, the one thing that I can stop guaranteed. I offer North as tribute. Take him, almighty DM god.
Oh, thanks. Hi.
Apparently I'm supposed to take you.
Giggity.
Apparently.
Go on.
Hi, I'm North. I'm playing Goldie. Goldie is a barbarian bard monk rogue.
Yep.
Who's a tabaxi bobcat.
Yes.
And
Hence
at
gold
the age of 55 decided to go out and start adventuring, and now he's with
Regretting
these
it.
people. Yep.
That
pretty
leaves us with Reaper.
I am Reaper. I am a elven ranger rogue.
Gloomstalker Assassin.
Yeah, I'm a Gloomstalker assassin who, unless you are extremely good, will never be seen.
Mm-hmm. Yes. He is called... there's a reason why he's called Reaper. He is just death. Anyway. Yeah, so... what happened last time we played?
We had a rather lengthy discussion as to what it was exactly we were going to do on the ship. And then the decision was made that we were going to go talk to
Goldie.
Danger.
Right,
To
yes. Yes. Because...
to get answers about what exactly happened to Rapta.
Yeah, Nota Reptile.
To Nota.
Yeah, so Nota Reptile, ever since Nota Reptile showed up, they've been trying to figure out who caused the mass extinction event on his world centuries ago, because he's actually from the future, and he didn't know until last session that it was actually somebody from your crew who isn't on your crew anymore. But yeah, he found that out, and also found out that the last person to have spoken to that person was yes, the Frogman. So of course you went back to Goldie's planet, which Goldie didn't want to do, to talk to the Frogman.
Yeah.
Why would it not load? Whatever. Yeah, so we went back to Goldie and Danger's homeworld.
Danger, yep.
Talked to Danger, tracked Danger Garp to where he was, watched him kill a Displacer Beast, before rescuing the Displacer Beast's children from the angry Strung.
Yes.
Had a talk with him about genocide.
Yes.
Which seemed to, which was interesting. Then went back to get ready to get on the ship, and Nota's AI said something that made many of us question what exactly was going on. And lo and behold, the AI was actually a elder brain that we fought and killed. And
yeah, that's the short version. But yeah, it turns out that the elder brain was encouraging Nota to find out about the circumstances of that event, because the reason why there was an apocalypse, why there was a meteor swarm that hit the planet, was with the intention of wiping out a colony of Illithids, and of course the Elder Brain wanted to go back in time and reverse that event, but they needed to do a bit of detective work first to find out who caused it and exactly when. So, yes.
Alright, I'll be in here.
Yep. And having successfully done all of that, it caused Nota to lose his patron, of course, and suffer a bit of side effects from the snapping of a psychic link to a powerful eldritch being.
Oof.
And that's where we ended, with him kind of like, oh wow, I was being lied to this entire time. And where do I go from here?
Indeed. Yay.
Yeah.
I love that there's an official Displacer Beast kit and stat block.
Who's your good kitten? You are.
Anyway. So, yeah, take it away, Nota. But by the way, I don't think I actually mentioned this. I think I got distracted. But we're playing the Ocean Odyssey campaign. We're on the 25th episode, and yeah, my DVD.
Anthony, did you just say 25th?
Sorry, 95th. 95th. My bad. 95th.
I think you need to restart the campaign better than we do at this point.
Yeah, I'm a bit burnt out on Ocean Odyssey. But, let's wrap this up and start a new game. So, Nota, how are you feeling in the wake of your treachery, of your betrayal?
You'd see if any of you guys are looking at Nota, you'll see him just kind of like hugging the Displacer Beast kitten, just like, and looking very and looking quite calm, or as calm as one can be. After that, it's like,
I believe Seaman Key has been trying to console you.
oh yeah,
There we go.
oh yeah, as well as the cat.
Yes. You're cuddling the cat, and Seaman Key is cuddling you. Yeah.
Mm.
2 kittens.
And you have 2 kittens also, yes.
He is trying to
It's
purr,
kitty
and
purr.
hope that would cheer him up. Do not tell anyone he purrs.
You know you do not have to be so stoic.
I don't imagine this is very stoic. Was that in reference to me?
Well, I mean, you're not a blubbering mess on the floor, so...
He's saying it's okay to cry.
I'm having a hard time of it. Yes, I don't know why I can't.
Doesn't seem real yet. Hasn't hit you.
Yeah. I've just been trying to think about what to do.
Is it... It must be strange, truly being able to think for yourself again.
Yeah, it is. I don't. What I do remember a lot.
Sorry, what? You're breaking up.
This doesn't feel right. I'm no longer in the back of, well, not in the back of my head, but I'm no longer. Yeah.
You're no longer
shake a
hearing.
little bit.
You're no longer hearing AI in your ear all the time.
Yeah. Is this what silence is like?
Probably. I've never really had anybody
In my head.
take up residence in my head, thankfully. But yeah. And it must be nice not to be bogged down with the clouds of another person's feelings of immense hatred and revenge.
Yeah. The silence is kind of discomforting. I just don't know what to do now. The revenge plot's over. I didn't have any goals. That was the creature's goals.
Then find something new to live for. Easy. It's not that hard. Go outside, look for something to do, then do it.
Lila,
What?
when you've had somebody in your head subtly directing your course of action for untold amount of time, it is not that easy to just get over it. Besides, we can't really just go outside and touch grass on a spell jamming trip.
Fine, we'll land the ship, he'll touch grass, and then go find something else to do with his life.
It's very strange.
Again, you're making this
Been in
sound
the
a
revenge
lot
business so
harder
long.
than it is.
Now that it's over, I don't know what to do.
Imagine
with
if
the
we
rest of my life.
removed all memory of where you came from and replaced it with something totally different, and then somebody fixed that.
North, I know you're a Princess Bride fan.
Yes.
See the video clip I just posted? That scene reminds me, well, or rather what Nota's saying reminded me of that scene from Princess Bride.
I do have more suggestions.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Are they good ones?
Well, they're from Lila Prime, and they have gone down in our copies for generations. Get good.
For fuck's sake.
I'm glad you're not talking to me because I would absolutely respond to get good at what? I am practically the best there is at what I do.
Well, he wants to have a voice in his head. There's a ship, but it's voice in his head. There are gods, there are demons, there are fuck knows how many things that want to go inside people's head. He has plenty to choose from, and this time he has a choice.
That's one of the smallest ones you can get.
Yeah.
There's also the choice of, not having something so actively involved in, your day-to-day life.
He could be his own boss.
Yeah. Maybe put another one of those vases on the other side.
But,
Would be easier if I returned. I wouldn't have to think about all of this. If I returned to how I was, just with a different being instead.
Well, if you're wanting someone to do, Prime Me is looking for servants. You don't have to think then, just follow orders, right, Prime Me.
You haven't set the best example.
First of all, technically I'm not the Prime Me, I'm more... I think he was a toddler with firepower.
Fucking hell.
I still need to learn the basics.
yes, because that makes it sound so much better. There is an immensely powerful being that thinks that it is both good, smart, and useful to send toddlers with the ability to destroy planets out into the world.
Seaman Kia said there is a place that has dinos where I come from.
In all fairness, on Lila Prime, she did send me to other people first. This was the last resort.
Does
Anywho,
Goldie have any suggestions?
Oh yeah, I can put that on there, Mark. Okay.
A lot of this is beyond Goldie. I mean, he is
The
a man out
suggestion,
of time.
the suggestion could be shut the fuck up, Lila.
Yeah. I mean, there is always shut the fuck up, Lila. But
Do you really think that'll work?
he is a man out of time.
Oh yeah? Were you frozen in ice for 50 years?
I was frozen
I think he's talking about Nota.
Oh. Yeah. Gotcha. That makes more
Just-
sense.
So maybe the more that is, I hate to say it, but the more that you go out and you have these interactions with people, the more likely you are to screw things up somehow. So, settle down, start a family.
Hump your species back into existence.
They are well into existence. It's just they are currently not well into existence, but we are.
You're
We
thriving.
we were an advanced civilization.
She is prepared just like herself. Just like the other.
What kind of dinos are there?
Seaman Key, it would also occur to you that there's still a world with dinos on it that are, I mean, a lot of them were killed in the meteorite storm, but not all of them, which is why Nota exists at all, is because they didn't all get wiped out. But maybe, Seaman Key, you could suggest he go back to his world in this time and help his beleaguered ancestors to survive the catastrophe.
Yeah, Key will suggest that. You know, you could go back to your world and help them survive this catastrophe. You have knowledge, you could help.
You could teach your ancestors how to be smart
don't like
dinos.
that wallpaper, do you?
Yeah, teach them how to be intelligent.
Okay.
Is this how it loops?
Yeah, this is how your Grace became intelligent.
Congratulations, you're your own grandfather.
Great. Yes.
Great quadruple cubed.
Yes.
So putting that,
Make sure they
those
survive.
walls on this
That does sound like I suppose.
It might be something that's meant to happen in this weird world. You know, there are certain, like, fixed things that have to happen.
Maybe we should all stop thinking of what happened there as an extinction level event and start thinking of it as a forced evolutionary event.
I have a suggestion. You have a time machine.
An extinction level
Why not?
opportunity.
Maybe we should.
Nota, I have a suggestion.
Yes.
You have a time machine. Why not answer the universe's biggest questions? What happens at the end of time, or what happens at the start of time? You could be the being to see all this and tell the universe. You might be able to shake the god's hands.
Or have his mind shattered by the mere glimpse of the completely unknowable.
Infinite. Yes.
In either situation, his problems are solved.
If he goes crazy, at least he'll be doing something.
Exactly, and then he could get bored of that and go sane again.
I may follow through with that. I might go see what's left of the planet.
Would you like us to accompany you?
I could do it on my own, but if you guys want to follow,
Well,
I mean, I don't know what's on there, so it would be good if you guys came with.
I'm all for it. On that planet, I will be a god.
Seaman Key, would you please go talk to the ghost in the machine and see if they will set us a course back to that planet?
Right.
Could I make a... Oh, sorry.
Trots down to Force's seat thing.
Yes. The yeah. The Spelljammer helm.
Trot. Puts helmet on.
You right?
Hey, Forces, how are you, mate?
I'm alright. What can I do for you?
We got a special mission.
And so when the word special came up, you thought of me?
Yeah.
I'm flattered.
I know. You're also stabbed.
That's true.
I got to admit, they gave you a very nice glass coffin. I'm kind of jealous.
So, was I, clearly dead then?
Yeah. Could you take us to that dinosaur planet?
Yeah, you want to kill the rest of them?
No, we're not going to kill the rest of them. We're going to help them survive survive a meteor fall thing.
Oh, you're gonna fix your mess. Alright.
I wouldn't word it like that, but yes.
I could make a religion check to see what the dino gods were considered to be. Yeah, if you wanted to.
I'm just thinking it'd be funny if
You were?
if we were.
That's true. It is entirely possible that Lila, being, draconic and all, would more than happily establish themselves as a deity on that world. Yeah.
Kneel, peasants, kneel to me.
They don't understand you yet. You're gonna have to teach them how to communicate first.
Teach them in.
Sorry? Dan? Shit, what's happening?
Probably would actually do that glass of water.
I'm sorry, what?
I am actually pretty sure Lila would do that. She is the kind of person that would take a long walk for a small glass of water. She is.
Fair enough. So, yeah, you force this, bounce the entire ship, not shit, ship, into orbit around Nota's planet. Not the time he came from, but the time as it is now. There are still fires burning in certain parts on certain parts of the continent.
Can anyone use control weather?
What is that spell? I've never heard of it.
It kind of does what the spell says on the tin. It controls the weather.
Yeah, but not as thoroughly as you want it to. I actually don't like this spell because all it does is make the weather a little better or a little worse.
Well, I was hoping to summon rain, but there goes that plan. For an 8, because I read the spell from an 8th level, I'd expect it like go, aha, monsoon season!
Exactly, but nope, it just makes the weather a little better or a little worse, that's all.
Well, in all fairness, from the way the planet is, a weather a little better might actually not make a difference.
Yeah.
Alright. I do have wish. Is there any way I can do it to reduce the amount of fire there is?
You could just
without
wish for
burning up the rest of the planet?
You could wish for the fire to that's currently burning. The fires that you can currently see burning to be extinguished, and then make sure you're looking at the ones that you want to go out. Yeah.
Guys, I need to check something with you. Isla Prime told me if I ever use Wish, I need to get permission from the people around me first.
That's probably wise.
I have an idea how to resolve this issue, but I'm not sure if I'll do it and get in trouble and somehow kill the planet.
Kitty, possibly. How do you want to word it?
I was playing.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm thinking of your wish for.
I was going to wish that all the fire stopped burning that I can see.
Now,
but I'm worried if there was any hole big enough into a volcano, I could kill the entire planet. Because technically, lava is fire.
It's not burning.
Oh, that's yeah, hang on.
Maybe you want to actually land the ship and take a look at what is actually happening down there. The advantage of that is that if you are seen by the residents being the one responsible for putting the fires out, that will help you immensely to achieve godhood.
Wait,
Yeah, let's go and see what's going on before we make any kind of crazy decisions.
Yeah, Nota would go down. I wanted to go down as well.
You want to take the whole shit down, or are you going to go in the shuttle? Why do I keep saying shit instead of ship today?
because the ship is just a giant turd. That's all you're thinking of.
We're all really constipated. It's Tom Cruise's fault.
It's Tom Cruise's fault.
Oh,
That's a running gag from before we started the recording.
We better take the entire ship down, because if Nota decides he's going to stay, then we can just climb back on the ship and get out of here.
Yes.
That sounds like a plan.
It's like a plane.
A plan.
Everybody's talking today.
Alright. So yes, Forsyth takes the ship down to the surface. Little struts poke out from the bottom as it lands. But thankfully they look... Thankfully they don't look like tentacles.
Yeah.
huzzah!
Alright.
Unless...
So, of course he takes it down away from where the fire is, so there'd be a bit of a trek to get to the flames.
The dark one.
How much?
Sorry, go ahead.
How much smoke is there, Anthony?
Did that work?
Quite a bit.
The actual walls.
Basically, it's some dry grass on the plain, smouldering around the area that was hit with your meteorite spell. There's no signs of the meteorite themselves, of course, because they were summoned magically. They weren't real. But the damages, there are...
I was going to say, if they're not real, how did the damage happen?
There's craters in the dirt, and the grass around the craters is burning. And there's quite a lot of smoke because it's also drying out the grass next to it, and then when it's dry enough, that catches too. Does that make sense?
Cool. So there's at least light obscuring, which, this being natural, I can disappear into.
What? Okay. If I use Wall of Water at the maximum level I could that, and I drop concentration, could the potential wave from it pot out some of this?
You create a wall of water on the ground at a point you can see in range. You can make the wall up to 30 foot long, 10 foot high, and 1 foot thick. You can make a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick. The wall vanishes when the spell ends. Okay. The problem is that the wall vanishes when the spell ends. It's not like the water drops. It just disappears. However, you could use a curved or even a circular wall of water to try and contain the flames that are in danger of spreading.
Control flames! Doesn't that mean I actually could extinguish it with control flames?
Let's have a look. Spell.
At least then I'm not breaking the fucking planet. And some sort of controller spell on this fire.
You instantly... It's an action. It's cantrip. Yeah, fantastic. So it's not even going to burn spell slots. But you instantly expand the flame 5 feet in one direction. You instantly extinguish the flames within a 5 foot cube. Yeah, so you can go around just snuffing out 5 feet of fire at a time.
I'm going to use Wish to make it that I can put out more than 5 feet at a time. So by the time I put that out, I'll go to the bit and somehow this caught fire there again. It's like, Would that be possible? To increase the range of the spell?
The range or the effective area?
The effective area.
Yes, what do you want to increase it to?
I was hoping 60 feet. So 60-foot cube, so at least then I've got
60-foot cube.
Potentially reducing the chance of the fire spreading. So at least then I've got some sort of control in. And not putting out fire and it's somewhat chasing behind us.
Do you want this to be a permanent change?
Temporary change. I don't want the fucking gods of the universe chasing me down going, what the fuck have you done?
Okay. So basically you're wishing for multiple control flame cantrips to go off simultaneously.
Yes. So at least then we've got some sort of control on the area and we can find the person that stealthed away.
Are you talking about the vine now? Or are you talking about the white flowers?
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable wish.
Probably will.
And I will begin trying to put out what I can.
Well, once you've completed the wish, the flames snuff out like a wave. Like, it starts at the point where you were about to cast the cantrip and spreads all the way around.
Behold my awesomeness! What the fuck? Wait, this is not fair. The gods have stolen my thunder.
What's the roll? What's the rule for Diane? Reaper, rather?
Oh, stealth.
Okay. So you still don't see where Reaper went.
I'm thinking I've got locate creature. If I do, I'm using it.
Anthony, can you bring up the epic boon of undetectability?
Depends if I've got...
Let's see if it'll let me. Nope. Anyway.
I guess we're gonna have to look it up.
Anyway. Hold monster, that's the best I've got.
Why are you trying to find...
You have to be able to see.
Why are you trying to find Reaper anyway?
Do you really want to leave the world's greatest assassin on a planet full of dinosaurs? He'll come back with somehow...
Thought you were all staying.
Oh, I'm planning to.
Okay.
But I don't know if the rest of the party is.
Fair enough.
Again, I am not Lila Prime. I'm making this decision for everyone.
You hear, now that the flames have gone out and the crackling and has stopped and the wall of smoke has disappeared, you hear the cry of some sort of animal coming from within the craters.
Druids, go!
Speak with animal until run to it. Go to it.
Mama! Mama!
Oh god, it's Littlefoot.
I was planning on having it be an Apatosaurus, so yeah. God damn it.
I saw the movie a couple weeks ago, I'm sorry.
But yeah, you see a juvenile Apatosaurus stuck in the crater, unable to climb out on its own because it's just too steep.
Hang on.
What did you do?
Sorry to say this, but Mama might not be the most okay.
She did.
She's very likely dead.
No.
It's okay though. In a few million years, we'll be able to use her body for fuel.
Proceeds to whack him on the head.
I've got to speak with Animal on.
Okay.
They can't hear him. But Nota would give you like a stink eye.
I need help.
Lila would be laughing her ass off.
Help me up. I need to find my mama.
He would give a... Does he have mage hand? I don't think he has mage hand. He does have a mage hand. He'd give a mage hand up. Because Nota doesn't have the most... his arms aren't the longest.
I'm sorry, but let the weak die. Survival of the fittest. I'm sorry, without a parental figure, this thing will be dead in about 5 minutes.
We should mercy kill the child.
It's a little heavy. It's a little heavier than 10 pounds, unfortunately.
What do you think
Can
of
I
the
offer my
over
tentacle
there?
down to try and like gently pick him up?
Nah! What's that?
It's fine, it's safe, it's safe.
We are your gods.
You know,
Hey.
the big strong dragon could solve this problem easily.
Oh, yeah, I would love to. Can someone ask me for help? Is it just...
Lyra, this baby's a bit too big for me to pull up
Yeah, I
by
don't want it
myself.
to
Could you
feel-
give me a hand, please?
Sure, what do I get?
To split the flesh. No.
It to hold a baby dinosaur.
Do I get to throw it?
No, you do not get to throw it.
You take away all my fun. I'm just going to turn full dragon mode to just...
Reaper says you won't get shot in the ass.
I accept these conditions. Just going to turn full dragon state, because I do have change... Ultra stealth and chain shape and all that shit now, so I
Okay.
can do it without worries. And I can still speak.
The juvenile Apatosaurus begins running for the other side of the crater as you turn into a giant freaking dragon.
And I'm just going to grab it. I'm just going to pick it up.
Ah! It's got me! The monster's got me!
I am your god, kneel, peasants!
I can't! You're holding on me! I can't kneel when you're holding me. Please don't
You
grab
said
me!
these things can't speak English!
Or just put
They understand
the
common.
pot on the top here, so you actually get the flowers. and
Oh
the
shit!
flowers.
Yeah.
You will live.
Oh yeah. It's speaking dinosaur, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. So
Dinosaur
it
falls
doesn't.
under draconic.
It doesn't understand what you mean when you say, "I am your god." It's just pleading for its
I
life.
am your creator!
It doesn't understand that
Don't
either.
die.
Not unless you cast tongues on yourself or something.
I do have wish at my disposal by burning low-level spell slot.
Do you want to cast tongues on yourself?
I was going to teach myself all language.
All right.
I can speak everything, bitch. Also, it's almost the end of the campaign. I don't think anyone's going to complain.
All right.
True.
I am your creator!
Like learning every language would make you go mad.
Well,
Have you met Lila?
They're already insane, so that's yeah. Anyway,
No, the wall here.
I am your creator, kneel before me.
I can't kneel when you're holding me. Okay. Will you help me find my mama?
Your mother is dead,
No.
I think. Maybe.
Can you bring her back?
$49 now. I took 100 out.
One moment. Guys, I need an approval of a wish.
Are there any remains left? Or do you know if there are any remains? He'd run up to he'd go up to you wherever you are.
There's no remains. Does anybody want to look around and see if they can find out anything that would help?
I would like to take a look around.
Maybe do either a perception check to see what you can see, or a survival check to see if you can see if there's anything to track.
I got +9 in perception and +5 in survival. If anyone's got high, there we go.
Okay, Nota found tracks moving of an entire herd of apatosaurs nearby, going away from the fires. Looks like this little guy got too close and fell in.
Well, if we want to find Mama, or some form of that, there are tracks
Hi, the
going
Migro.
that way, which match you.
Mama, that way?
Maybe not Mama, but others like you and like us. Yes.
I have a dumb idea. I have locate monster. Would that possibly locate this thing's mother?
Really?
Possibly.
Can I use it?
Is the spell actually called locate monster?
Yes. I think so anyway. Let me double check. Because if I'm wrong... No, it's hold monster. That's what I was looking at.
There's locate animals or plants, but that's a beast. Oh, dinosaurs are beasts, that's fine. Do you have that one?
No, but I could use wish if I have to. I don't want to keep relying on the thing, though. Does anyone else have the smell? Oh, wait, I do have resurrection! I can bring the smell back.
Only if she's dead.
You need resurrection.
Could I try and sniff or search around, see if I could find the tracks or the herd?
Survival.
The tracks, they pointed out.
Yeah, the tracks have already been found, but...
Could I climb the tree and glide around a bit?
There's not a lot of upright trees around the impact site. You're laughing at North's joke.
Yeah.
Can I follow the tracks and see if I can find the herd? Like, suggest that to the party?
Yeah.
Let's follow the tracks and see where they lead, guys. Come on.
Yes, I was trying to tell that to them.
Yeah, Nota was already trying to encourage that.
Okay, let's get going. Start cross forward.
Are you coming too? Says the little dino to Lila.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go.
I feel like a bit... I came here to be a god. I feel like a sacrificial lamb right now. Why do I feel like this?
I don't know. No, do you need a hug? When I feel weird, hugs make me feel better.
We must protect this young one at all costs.
No hugs, Nate. They freak me out.
You don't like the hugs? You're all very strange shaped, except for one of you.
Thanks.
Yes, no.
I didn't mean you, sorry.
I am your god. I created you in my image.
Okay.
He did not create you. She did not. That person did not create you.
Blasphemy!
Are they the naughty one then? The false.
I need to remember what one that is now.
False creator. The great liar.
Well, they do
Not
tend
to
to
choose your words. Choose your words wisely.
out of fear of getting torched. I wouldn't call them a liar, but they are certainly great.
Thank you.
Power-wise.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you say I'm a liar. I could just persuade my ass across this battlefield.
Yep, that fits. That's exactly what a devil analog would do.
Now come, little one. We seek your mother. Potentially she is not dead. If she is,
Yay!
I will maybe bring her back.
What's your name?
Depends on my... God.
Your other name.
God. G-O-D. No more, no less.
But there's more than one, so which one are you?
I am the God.
No, that's
I'm sorry, I
Lila.
can't keep... Why are you ruining my fun?
Lila. Nice to meet you, Lila.
Lila
Nice
the
to
god.
meet you too. Why do you keep ruining my fun? I was having fun there. I just wanted to hear them yell, God! God! God!
I'm called Bump.
It's nice to meet you, Bump.
Bump. Bump.
I'm just gonna look at Goldie and just stare him down, just going, no.
If she's dead,
T-Rex
maybe she'll
burger.
make a good sandwich. Joking, maybe.
I'm just gonna look at you and just go, no. T-Rex burger. Nothing is more intimidating.
Bump begins trotting after whoever's in the lead of this procession.
I assume it's Reaper.
Well, they wouldn't be.
Oh, Reaper's-
They wouldn't be following Reaper because they wouldn't be able to see Reaper. But if Nota is using their tracking skills, or
would
Seaman
go.
Key.
Not that thing.
Which one? The middle or the one?
Yeah.
The one that you're facing.
Is how would Seaman Key respond to this little guy was saying? Well, actually, you wouldn't understand this little guy, would you? Unless, do you have a way of understanding them, Key?
I speak Saurian.
You speak Saurian.
Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine. I don't want to. I'm throwing a wrench here.
Oh yeah.
I imagine it vastly different to Saurian.
Yeah, it wouldn't be. It would be a primitive version of Saurian. It would be more like beast speech at this point.
Yeah, that's why I did speak. That's why I cast speak with animals before going.
Because they're not. It's not a sentient language yet. But
Yeah.
But
He is still
Sapient.
going. Actually, he's got telepathy, so he can try and communicate via that.
Okay.
Okay.
that was going to be my reminder. That
Well,
between his knowledge of Saurian and his telepathy, and Key's telepathy, might be able to
So
pick up
in front of the bathroom.
something.
So, what would you be saying to this little to little Bump?
He is going to go, hello.
I mean, you could probably put one that would like kind of
Who's that?
half this off.
Says Bump out loud.
Oh,
You want
look
the
to
golden
your
line?
left. I can talk via
Like
mind
completely,
speak.
or
Are you the squiddly one?
Yes, I'm the squiddly one. My name is Seaman Key, but you can just call me Key.
Hi, Key. I'm Bump.
Hi, Bump.
Are you friends with Lila the God?
Yes, but I'm also friends with Nota here.
Is Nota also a god?
I do not know.
Is you a god?
Nah, I'm just a kraken.
Kraken.
Yeah, kraken.
Kraken. That's
Kraken.
funny sounding. Kraken.
Yeah, very funny.
yeah.
To those who don't understand the dino at all, it's just going ang, ang, ang.
Do you want me to flip it just to see what it looks like?
But for those who can understand it, Kraken, Kraken, Kraken.
So, how old are you?
I
Are you? Ah,
I
how would
think-
describe it?
I think I've had 6 winters.
Ooh, 6 winters. And how many winters does it
Oh,
take
okay.
to be a big Bronto? Big dinosaur? Big whatever creature you identify as?
I'm Bump, and I think I will be
big when I've had 9 more winters.
Oh, so you're a teenager.
No. No, I don't think so.
How big is Bump?
They're 6. They've told you that they will be full grown when they get to 15.
So you as baby.
Okay.
I little. I need mama.
We find Mama.
Okay.
Find mama, find mama, find mama.
Alright.
Can I just get close to the baby and purr and hope it will come and
Ah!
pick the baby up?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's just a standing lamp.
Kitty, stop hugging the wildlife. You're scaring it.
Goldie says, are you sure we can't mercy kill the dino child?
I wanted to! Apparently that's wrong! We have to find its mother!
Do you want,
You
like,
are
a small
definitely
one,
this
like,
world's
in the
Lucifer. Anyway,
What is he? What's Goldie then if I'm Lucifer?
just they're the Old Testament God.
He is going to point to his 2 kitten children. These are my children.
Why don't they look like you?
Because she kidnapped them.
That's how that
No,
little
they're
one looks there.
adopted.
Adopted.
Yeah. Adopted is when a creature who is unrelated to you still looks after you and treats them as if they're you. Acts like they're me or daddy.
Yeah, I can do that.
So if we don't find my mama, are you going to adopt me
Try
too?
and see. Won't know until we try, so.
You want me to?
I don't know. I just met you.
Good point. You should never just break this.
No. I need to find my mama.
Find her, don't worry.
So,
Can I just like casually swing the pointed barb on my tail? Somewhat threateningly.
at Goldie.
Yes.
I imagine Goldie would be able to actually punch the thing pretty far.
So there's the candlestick, which is like the one
Yeah.
I've got in the kitchen.
But now,
Do you think that
As
We
you
can
can-
make a score out of it.
as you continue following the tracks, you do eventually see a herd of apatosaurs next to a lake. Several of them are drinking from the lake.
Hey Goldie, do you want to see a stampede?
No! Don't do that!
Mama!
Go ahead.
Suddenly, Bomb begins speeding up, trotting, like running ahead of you all towards the herd.
So is that a yes to the stampede or a no to a stampede?
No.
Why not? It's funny.
Fancy getting crushed by 100 tons of dinosaurs.
Who's
No, no,
got
no. You'll be crushed by 100 tons of dinosaur. I'll be fine.
Reaper? Your keen and suspicious eyesight notices a pack of Deinonychus creeping closer through the grass.
Can I shoot at them?
If you wish.
God. Why is this character so hard? Okay, so that's 13.
It's plus 18, isn't it?
Not if I'm using sharpshooter.
Like that?
All right.
Would you prefer like the little candlestick?
Wait, no.
It would be plus 8 if you were using sharpshooter, wouldn't it?
No,
Oh, wait, it's 13.
it's 18.
Oh, yeah, it's minus 5. You're right. And then plus 10. Yeah. And,
Yep.
and you'd have advantage, of course, because they don't see ya.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh, you got a crit in there, too. Nice.
Oh, well, technically, since they don't see me, I have surprise on them. All
So-
my hits are crits.
Mm-hmm. So 3 Deinonychus go down, and the rest of the pack, startled by 3 of their numbers suddenly dropping rather violently, shriek and run off, which of course startles the apatosaurs, which immediately take up a defensive stance and watch the Deinonychus running off. And that's when they'll notice little Bump running towards them. And soon the whole herd is coming towards Bump and forming a protective circle around them. Bump is home. Goldie is typing. Goldie says, "Goodbye, baby dinosaur. For the record, I did not care whether you lived or died." That's nice.
Congratulations, you will be a mighty warrior in my army of the killing of the dinos. Only the strong will survive.
No! Do not make them murder machines.
Key lays down next to the lake. As you lay down next to the lake, you feel the water calling to you. You long to feel water against your skin again. It's been a long time. I'm sorry, Key? You're muffly.
He doesn't even bother to resist the urge as you just see him dive into the water.
I imagine with your new form it'd be more of a bloop rather than a splash. You know, you just gloop into the water.
He goes bloop, and then he pops his head out. Yeah. Then he goes back under, head out again.
Mm-hmm. It feels great. And you find that you can breathe just as easily in the water as you can out of it.
Through the wall there.
Of course.
Feels so good.
Mm-hmm.
I've not touched water in so long.
Some of the apatosaurs are still keeping an eye on you, though most of them have their are watching Lyra with concern. Because you look like a predator, mate.
I don't give a fuck if I look like a predator.
Okay.
If I kill other predators, that means I don't give a shit about the others.
The apatosaurs are not predators. They are herbivores.
Then why would I hurt them? I have Goldie for that.
Because they get hunted by predators.
You need to convince them that you're not going to hurt them.
Oh, what would you like me to do? Pull out a molecule, a cup of tea, and ask them to drink?
Or say that, if you want to go the whole god route, say that you will hurt them unless they worship you.
Greetings, lower life forms! I am here to guarantee you stay alive. You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a bolt on this one, maybe? Or would that be too dark?
Fire go away, me remove. Kneel!
Sorry. Is this too
I'm
dark?
sorry, who are you?
I'm the one that put out all the fire that was killing all your things and brought your child back. I'm your god. And if you boop me again, I'm going to rip your tail off.
That's not them. No, that's her going in and out of the water. That's Seaman Key going in and out of the water.
Fair enough.
The apatosaurs are not booping your nose or anything.
This is my group of unmerry men. Long and fucking short, I'm your god. I brought you lie into existence. You're welcome. I stopped an extinction event.
I don't think so.
Don't listen to that. Don't listen to them.
I'm your god. You will listen to me. Persuasion.
Alright, roll it.
Can I
Plus
roll against that?
2.
Are you going to try and
Sure, just
persuade
beat a
them?
38.
Are you going to try and be more persuasive than Lila? Technically, that should have been deception, Lila.
Oh, okay. It's still the exact fucking same.
I don't think I can I don't think I can out persuade this one.
No. So
My persuasion and deception are the exact fucking same.
Yes, I know. So the apatosaurs say, "All right, so you're our god and our creator, and you brought back Bomb. That's nice."
Technically, I came here to put out the fire to stop you morons from dying.
Why didn't you just stop the meteors from hitting in the first place?
Not my job. Technically, if it was part of the universe's work, I step in. Technically, this was a moron. This was a moron with a magic spell that did this. Out of my territory.
So you can't stop morons?
I'd like to point out those dinosaurs over there that tried to eat you. Exhibit A of being moron.
So if you can't stop morons, what good are you?
I can stop everything else.
So you can only stop smart people?
Yes. Ones that actually pose a threat to existence.
So,
and technically,
as long as we stay dumb, you have no power over us, right?
No, far from it.
You just said that you can only control smart things.
Yes, can you speak? Yes. Can you breathe? Yes. Are you able to comprehend your own existence? Yes. And do you actually have a family dynamic? Same as that little bastard over there yelling mama? Yes.
What?
Congratulations, you're intelligent beings.
No, I don't think so.
Listen, long and short, the thing that did the magic up there did kill something. Technically, I'm not allowed to get involved during that. When it comes to actually hitting the planet, then I'm allowed to get involved. Essentially, anything that's not on this giant blue rock that we're on, I'm not allowed to mess with. As soon as it hits the planet, I'm allowed to take action. Understandable?
We need to be stupider. Okay. They begin headbutting each other to try and give each other, you know.
I introduce you, my emissary, Nota. Nota, please explain to them that someone cast a spell, and I am not allowed to intervene until that time comes.
Ignore this dumbass. They are not a god. They just happen to be very powerful. Please
actually, Actually, I am a god. I descended. Again, why do you think I'm here?
Descended, not ascended. Descended. Okay.
Same difference.
No, it's not. Anyway. Sadly, North 33 isn't high enough to beat their 38 either.
Can we add a bardic inspiration on top of that? Well, technically, they're trying to persuade them that I am a god. Technically, it's just helping me.
Next, we should convince them that Lila stole their lunch money. Bloop.
Can the emissary of the ocean please get out the water, please?
The Apatosaurs are continuing to try and
Like that?
smack their heads into each other.
Yeah, Lila's gonna lose her shit. I'm gonna use command. I'm gonna wish command at level 1 million if I have to, depending on how many of these
So
fuckers there are.
what you're trying to do is mass suggestion.
I think there's like a
No,
tutorial.
command! I'm gonna command them to stop!
Nota was gonna try something. Nota was gonna.
Yeah, go on, Nota. What do you want to do?
Yeah, Nota was gonna play a tune to try and distract them.
Performance?
Performance, probably, yeah.
Go for it.
Plus 18. 34.
Nice.
There's-
And
it
would-
I can put, like, a
They
middle.
do
my-
slow down
Back-
their
back.
head slamming and begin instead swaying
Oh, that's
to
fine.
the
Hang on.
rhythm of your music.
Now that I have your attention, that person is not a god. That's not a person currently now. That thing is not a god. That is just an insanely powerful being. They have equal power if you are dumb and if you are smart. So please stop bashing your heads together.
Okay, so they still control us even if we're dumb?
I can control you if you're regardless if you're smart or dumb. I don't control beings that do not mean harm. If
So
you mean harm on the
why-
planet, I take action.
No.
Why didn't you stop the one that threw the magic meteors then?
Robin, please explain to them that if it is not on the planet directly, I'm not allowed to interfere.
Well, first off, my name's not Robin, and second off,
Nota.
my name's Nota. And second off,
Sorry, sorry, I was reading the first bit of your name. You
Oh no,
haven't
I was saying that in character. Don't worry. I
Sorry.
don't know where you got Robin from.
It's because it's the first bit on your name on there.
No,
so I'm
yeah,
like,
That's character.
Anyway,
Not
you're tiny and adorable like a bird.
Well, we didn't. They came around here before we got here, so they were faster than us.
Do you have a daughter? Or do I get... Because I have...
So there wasn't the spell
So-
wasn't able to be
anything on
stopped.
it, but-
so God couldn't stop them because God hadn't arrived yet.
Yes, they aren't a god.
I am a god. Not a. I need to explain this to you. I am a god. I've sent a copy of myself back down here to learn.
We're
I am a
gonna
god.
Go now.
You stay!
No.
How
I deserve.
Ignore them.
damn spot.
To perform a scene
Not
from
a-
Macbeth.
Not a. Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
I can wipe out your existence. You do realize if I kill anything here, I've affected your timeline and you stop existing. You do realize this, don't you?
I do.
Then shut up! Do you want your species to prosper and evolve? As far as you know, I am your god.
Reaper, do something about this.
I am trying to be kind and benevolent.
No, you are not. You are being a fucking.
Okay, Anthony, I don't know if you will. I don't know if you will allow this to work because it's going to be tangential to some other things.
God.
I would. The only thing Reaper could think to do at this point is make a phone call.
A phone call? That's not what I expected. I expected you to put an arrow through.
Reaches into his pack and pulls out a ascending stone.
Okay.
And sends a message back to the person, not to main Lila,
Okay.
but to a powerful wizard to see if they can get the person who sent the. If they can somehow use their magic to get the person or something.
So you're gonna contact the wizard, and the wizard's going to reach out to Lila to tell. Basically, you're calling on his mum. On her mum. Right?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go that way. We're gonna get like main Lila to come rein in.
I would argue that you'd probably have a direct line to her, considering you're in charge of babysitting this thing. I would argue you'd actually have a main line to her.
A portal opens, and Lila gets ripped through it, and then it closes again.
To be exact, you would just see a giant hand come through, just...
Well,
and that's
I was going to say, it's the gate spell is what I was describing, but yeah, sure.
Just, no.
Alright, so Lila's gone.
It was fun, folks!
To be fair, if you'd stayed there, you would have been an absolute menace.
I would have either caused the mass evolution of this species, or the mass de-evolution of this species.
Well, given that you'd already convinced a bunch of Apatosauruses that they need to become stupider...
Yeah, but then I could have convinced the carnivores to fight smarter, and lead us that king. Unless you end up with the T-Rexes from Invincible.
Yeah, you'd have been... Yeah. You'd have been dictator. Anyway.
Queen of the carnivores.
Queen of the carnivores. Okay, now that the... now that Dragon Hitler is gone...
Oi! I took offense to that!
Fine, Dragon Mussolini.
Dragon Attila the Hun, to be exact.
Fuck. Anyway.
She's nowhere near the levels of Hitler. She doesn't go, you look different or have a different religion, you must die. She's nowhere near that level.
Dragon Nero?
No.
Oh my God.
Dragon Attila the Hun, because I still accept you lot for what you are. You're all acceptable sacrifices.
Game. So, the rest of you who are still on the planet, Goldie, Nota, Reaper, and Key, what you doing?
Well, that's my job done, I think.
Well, I fixed her wagon. Are you heading back then?
Hold on, I'm gonna meet up with the rest of the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Nota,
Yeah.
Key, what do you plan to do now?
I plan on staying here, hoping I can help out with what little there is.
I know you may not want... Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I don't think you'll have to worry about Lila again anytime soon.
Especially if the ship leaves, because her portal is on that ship.
Yep.
Still keeps that up.
What is Key trying to say?
What's gonna happen with Forces? I kinda wanna stay here, but I don't know if Forces would.
Forces is in the ship. He is the ship.
Yeah, Forces is ship.
Forces is ship.
Well, I'm almost positive that the captain and Forces will continue to explore the cosmos.
Mm-hmm. Explore strange new worlds, seek out new life and new civilizations, and boldly go where no one has gone before.
Yeah, I'm going to have to settle down somewhere anyway. I'm probably going to be growing bigger very soon. I won't be small enough to fit on the ship anymore. Do you mind if I stay here with you, Nota?
Yeah, sure.
Goldie, will you be joining the captain and Forces, or will you You probably won't be returning home because you didn't like that idea the last time. So my guess would be you will continue with the captain and forces.
I think I would probably prefer to stay adventuring. However, it should be noted that at some point the danger problem may have to be dealt with.
How badly do you want it? How much is it worth to you for it to be dealt with?
Are you attempting to strike a bargain?
I don't work for free.
Arrangements could be made.
Let us talk.
Back to the ship.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, if I could stay on the ship and know that the danger problem is dealt with in a proper way, then yes.
So long as we can have the shuttle. So long as I can have the shuttle.
Yeah, obviously you keep your shuttle because it's your shuttle. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so the shuttle stays
That might be a good little place for the
on
farm.
the planet, giving you access to some technology and knowledge that would allow you to help teach the dinosaurs to be smarter, and potentially sparking the beginnings of what will become a mighty civilization that you came from. And Seaman Key is going to stay on world and become more and more Kraken-like, and end up having to move to the ocean, but will nevertheless continue. Sorry?
Eventually, yeah.
And I'm assuming become so interested in your own transformation that you end up learning from Nota everything that they know about biology and anatomy, and perhaps even
He'll become the big Kraken of this world.
yeah, you'll become the Kraken of this world. Yes. And perhaps with your knowledge and abilities, turn some of the native sea life into other creatures too.
God.
In the meantime,
I don't think it's quite clicked with me yet, but it will. And
yeah, you're not there yet, but when you become full Kraken, yeah.
Yeah. Eventually. Oh, I'm this world's native Kraken. Oh, sugar, I'm this world's Kraken.
Very quick, considering you have done your job, you are going to be paid by Lila before I forget.
How would you get paid? Oh, you mean Reaper gets paid?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so Reaper will receive money. Probably just it'll probably just be outside the Magnificent Mansion one day.
No,
right?
you would literally just drop a bag in front of him and pull the arm back.
Fair enough.
5,000 platinum, because she doesn't fucking need it anymore. She's richer than all you fucking.
Goldie will be discussing with Reaper what he has to offer to pay, which is not actually money, it's an item.
Ooh, what's the item?
The item is, I don't remember which form of it I decided on. I'll just go with the globe one. It's an item that makes a person able to locate anyone in any place with pinpoint accuracy at any time, regardless of where they are or what they have on them.
It's a scrying orb.
Basically, but it also ignores any abilities to hide yourself from it.
Oh shit!
You've gave him Google Earth.
That's a ridiculously powerful thing, considering like.
Yeah,
I can see it bypassing most things, but like.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how that would interact with the epic boons.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that might be the only thing that can find you, and it'd be in your possession, which is probably the best place for it to be.
That's even more terrifying.
So yeah, essentially Goldie is offering you the one thing
That can find you.
You would be the person who at Christmas would be hard to buy a gift for. But Goldie has the one thing.
There we go.
Agreed. As long as I can also keep keep or sell any of the gear that I acquire from the job.
That is fair.
Okay.
And I would like to say that the goal is not to kill him.
Oh?
No, the goal is not to kill.
The
goal is to contain.
You're gonna go non-lethal danger hunt.
I think I can do this.
You're not gonna be able to use poison on him.
No, I won't be using my poison. That obviously, but still, I stand a decent chance of stabilizing. Or if I can go to a world, or if I can go somewhere and get a medicine kit, even if I knock him out, or even if I knock him down with lethal damage and can stabilize, then I can get him and get him put somewhere.
It is unfortunate that
Because I mean, he is pretty much designed to just straight up kill everything he sees.
It is unfortunate that for reasons I don't understand, he cannot be killed. And I say that both in character and out of character. But yes, the goal is containment. Basically, he cannot be allowed
Containment
to.
in what way? Like,
I will leave that up to your discretion. However, the containment that is necessary is to basically keep him from contaminating people around him in terms of his...
Limit his influence?
And to limit his influence to a very, very small area for a very permanent amount of time without probably even letting him know you're doing that.
Would there be any conditions when on any conditions or circumstances where he could be released from his containment?
World-ending event.
Okay.
Maybe.
okay, so I think I know what I'm going to have to do. And
There's a spell that you would work very well for this.
I think I'm going to have to. I think Reaper's going to have to call in backup for this one, and it's going to have to be a tag team of things. Because the only way I think I can pull this off is a wish for modified memory.
Or
You could ask Lila for a favour, considering you have just babysat her child, essentially. She would probably be more than happy to owe you that favour.
I mean, there's ways you could do it if you modified their memory so that they don't remember half of the stuff that made them this way in the first place.
also,
That would be a form of containment.
Reaper,
Yo.
see the spell I dropped in the indie campaigns?
No, because I was looking at my character sheet. Okay. Oh. Imprisonment.
Yeah.
No, but
I'm sure you got wizard contacts that could handle the casting of this spell.
yeah, his wizard contact is, a 25th level wizard, at least.
Yes.
So, if you're cool with it, Anthony, I think the way this will break down is a snowman arrives with Reaper to do the job to cast imprisonment.
Yes. Which version of imprisonment are you going to use? The slumber, the minimus containment, the hedge prison, the chaining, or the burial?
Hold on.
Edge prison sounds.
Transports the target into a tiny demiplane that's warded against teleportation and planar travel. The demiplane can be a labyrinth, a cage, a tower, or any similar confined structure or area of your choice. The special component for this version of the spell is a miniature representation of the prison made from jade. So basically, it's the Fantastic Four's big house prison.
Yeah, I think we'll go with the hedge maze.
The hedge prison.
The hedge prison, and it's going to be a rather large. Well, not large, but it's going to be like an actual. It's going to be a labyrinth of actual hedges.
Oh, okay. So you're not going to build the Panopticon prison or anything.
Okay, so it's not going to be comfortable for him. Got it.
And Goldie will continue their adventures with Captain Kitty.
Assuming that is taken care of, then yes.
Sweet.
Yeah, and that is also the last anybody will see of Reaper, as he will accompany the snowman back to where they belong.
Yes. Does Lila Prime reabsorb Little Lila, or does Little Lila just get reprimanded and then?
Prime Lila would reabsorb her and produce 2 new Lilas.
Oh, no.
Going. And just go, you have learned all the shit from the last one, and the other 40.
Don't repeat her mistakes. Yeah.
And then she just does the other one. Go, Dragon, go out and do damage.
Holy shit.
Again, Lila has become essentially a warlord, I'd like to remind you.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Okay. Good epilogue, I think.
That was something.
Woo. Yeah. Bloop. Okay.
Okay, I think the hardest part for Nota Raptor is convincing Key to come out the water. Bloop.
You may not. Like I said, you're going to be more at home in the water than out of it. You're certainly going to be able to, as you get bigger as well, you're going to be able to move a lot faster in water than out. But eventually you're going to outgrow that lake and have to go to the ocean. You know?
Yeah, and he promised to help Nota Raptor. It's just going to be difficult to get him out the water for the first few times. If you can find bananas or some kind of fruit he likes, though, he'll follow you anywhere.
Yeah, you might find that you prefer fish after a while, though.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway. And sea cucumbers.
Cucumber.
Sea cucumbers are not the same thing.
No, you just got me hungry now.
Okay, enjoy. So, it was a little brief, but it tied things up nicely, I think. Next week we'll start a new campaign, I think, because we've already done a lot of the session 0 discussing. We can just... have we agreed on level 1 or level 3?
I'm gonna
level
need
3,
help
I say.
making a character.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna need help making a character.
Yeah, that's fine. Once I finish the recording, I can help you and Jeff. So, but in the meantime, join our community. There's a link in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this last episode of Ocean Odyssey. ring the bell so you get notified of when the next video comes. It should be the first episode of a new campaign. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.